Hello guys, and welcome to the first episode in a new playthrough here in Anbennar, a mod for EU4. Today we're going to be playing as the elf realm of Moonhaven. Why, you might ask? Well, that is because I've been wanting to do a trade-focused game for a very long time. Specifically I don't know what to call it exactly, long-range trade game? Basically less Spanish colonialism and more Dutch and Portuguese. Ever since my first game as Vern, and realizing that I wasn't able to colonize Sarhal over here, because that was long before it was added, I've wanted to do it. And now that Sarhal is here, you can indeed, start making trade posts around the continent and eventually make it to not China and not India. I'm choosing Moonhaven because, well, in general, they're kind of like a trading nation, and they're basically one of the few, if not only, nations that I've found that has any sort of mission tree content related to actually going to the Far East. Basically, we're going to try and create a great trade empire, all in the name of acquiring tea, because we're fond of that, I guess. There are some other nations, like Viacok, I know, just got a mission tree that involves creating outposts, but that's very much piracy, not trade. So yeah. I know there are nations like Eu4 that presumably will at some point get content about trading with the Far East, but, well, that's not in the game as of me playing right now, so instead we shall have a look at this land. Now, before we get into the nation, I will point out that I'm going to be turning on Great Conquerors as normal, but I'm also going to try out this new Great Conqueror variance. And when looking it up, supposedly the main thing is that it allows long-lived or even immortal characters to be Great Conquerors. So you can have like a Witch King, essentially, who keeps the buff for a very long time, potentially resulting in some horrifying stuff. So for that reason, we're also going to do Delayed Conquerors. Yeah, basically not until the next age can they pop up. Because, once again, I've never used this before, so I am going to just test it out that way. So yeah, we are the losers of the Lilac Wars. I'm not going to go over all of the stuff in the Lilac Wars. Basically, there used to be a big duchy called Demeria. I don't actually know exactly where they vibed, but, you can see the cultures, East Demerian, West Demerian. It has now been essentially dismantled, and all of its vassal states have been set free, and one of those vassal states is us. Now, we are unique among those vassal states in that we are an elven nation. As the elves came from the New World to the Old, this was one of the main areas they settled. I think actually, yeah, so the dynasty of Demeria was the Silmunas, and they were descended from this guy called Munas, an elf who led the elves to the old world, I guess. And we are descended from the brother of that elf. In fact, I think we are literally just the kid. We start as the kid of the brother of Munas, who is technically even a god at this point. So yeah, that tells you something about the long-livedness of elves. So even if we are a republic, technically, there is something vaguely monarchical about it as well. Now, whether or not we want to become even more monarchical, that's something I will have to decide on later, because there are many things that I do not fully know how we're going to be doing. Because there has been some changes recently in the game. I'm playing on just a random Bitbucket version right now. Specifically, there is no longer any good way to get trade directly into this area. It used to be that like this area up here and area down here was like the trade nodes to get to, but now it's more complicated. So trade to this area now either flows via the Bay of Wines or via Eu4 and the Divenhall. So I'm kind of gonna decide which of these areas I want to at least have some control over, so that I can actually get the trade that I want into this area. And so even if I have tested this nation before, that is Also, in fairness, so long ago at this point that I don't really remember what kind of strategy I did then. And because of all the changes, it's not overly relevant anymore. So we're gonna start out by looking for some allies. Ooh, Vern is friendly in this timeline. That's not what they were in the test game I had. That does kind of make me want to lean towards or try to go into the wine base, so... Although I am forced to ally with Istralor through my missions, so I guess I gotta check whether or not... Yeah... Vern and Istralor are not too fond of each other, so whether or not allying Vern is a good idea, that I do not know. I mean, I suppose I could try it and then see if I can get away with it, and if I don't, then I don't. And that will suck, but, you know, that's life. Because we should have some special modifiers and stuff that makes us friends with Istralor, or not. Well, I don't know. I mean, regardless, at some point these guys will betray the Empire of Anbennar, and so we won't be staying allies with them forever. Other than that, getting this guy would be nice if we want some help against the big boy of Laurent. Yeah, I'll go get some stuff, and I'll just do the basic game setup. Alright, I've secured Rubenir Exwes, who actually has a new mission tree now. I did not expect that nation of all places to get a mission tree, but... yeah, you can pause and read this if you want. It's mostly just the same stuff that I talked about some... There's also some talk of some uncle fleeing to Ibavar, but I think there's some missions related to us needing to send some friendship stuff to Ibavar, but those are not, like, necessarily super necessary. I'm also fabricating on the Damish temple, because this place has Dames here. I want that. That's just, like, yeah. It's that simple. I'm not sure if this is a new generic event, but yeah, we are penalized because we lost the recent Lilac War thing. So, sucks to be us. But hopefully it'll suck more to be the Damish Temple. Ah, and we're further penalized for the whole Lilac War thing. Yeah. This is extra bad because one of our missions needs us to recover our manpower. Which, yeah, that's gonna take a while. Because not only did we just lose a bunch... Sorry, allergies. We are also, of course, an elven nation, which gives you some bonuses here and there, but... I mean, yeah, your elven military is just better in general. That's fair, but your manpower... Anything related to manpower just isn't epic. Oh, fuck, I did not know we got mercenary penalties. Oh, cock. Wait, how the hell? Oh, wow, okay. Okay, this is gonna be harder than I thought then. Because obviously my first idea was, well, I guess we gotta get mercenaries. That seems like the only good way to deal with this manpower thing, but I guess they've added a thing now to where that's not necessarily as viable. And of course, as a colonial nation, Moonhaven is a bit of a, you know, scuffed choice in the sense that elves have just a massive penalty to global settlers, presumably because it takes time to breed new elves. But, I mean, yeah, that's why we're doing more of a conquest, or we're going to try and conquer ourselves a colonial empire, rather than just, you know, colonize one, because we don't get the kind of, like, epic elven colonial bonuses like, say, Venelg does. Well, this already does not bode well for the strategy of trying to make my way into the Bay of Wines, because Laurent is already just shitting on everyone here. He is a bit weaker in this update, with his vassals not being the most loyal, but... let's go actually click Laurent. Yeah. They didn't... Yeah, this coalition does not stand a chance, which sucks. I mean, I allied Ruben there kind of in the hope that I could help them out and prevent this kind of stuff, but... there's nothing much I can do. Like, I also have because I was on the different side in the Lilac Wars, I can't even support vassal, or I can't support the independence of Laurent's vassals, so I can't help that way either. Very unfortunate. Goffet also just does not like me, so at least we can get this first mission done. Istralor, it's a fellow remnant of the Meria and our closest ally. We should further secure our ties. Hell yeah. Very nice, trust. Even got myself a nice diplomat who I'll definitely want to employ. Costs cheap. Oh wow, Damish Temple actually likes me now. Not enough to be my vassal, so. Really? You still want land? What do you mean I don't owe you favors? I guess it hasn't like updated or whatever. No, I. Oh, trust. Right. I need to. Oh wait, right. Trust. That's not. Oh, there's no way I can trade trust for favors, is there? That usually just goes the other way. I like how the galaxy brains over in the Laurent War are focusing all their efforts on sieging down Laurent's disloyal vassals instead of, you know, fighting Laurent. Very, very smart. Very smart. Oh shit! What was that? Oh, did I get Renaissance? I clicked away that so fast. I just assumed someone else would have gotten it, but no, that's nice. That is very nice, actually. Damn. Okay. Political dynasties. I really would like, if only for LARP reasons, to make sure I can keep my dynasties. So, all the following was true. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. We're also preparing for the war against the Damish Temple. Still hasn't got more allies, and our people are mostly ready to join us now. I even asked Magisterium to come in to join. The real question is, like, who will be able to get to what sieges first? Oh, wow. Okay, Persa just took his army and left that province. That's interesting. If anything, that's my that's the hint to say let's go. Tempted to make him a co-belligerent, but actually no, I'm not. That's a lie. He has way too many friends that I don't want to deal with. Sure, we'll promise you land, quote unquote. Whether or not we give you anything, well, we'll see soon enough. Oh, never mind. His capital is here. Fuck. Okay, well, I guess I won't be able to get the siege here then. I guess. Okay. Well, rip that idea. I'll just have to try and get it onto the island itself then somehow. And yeah, sure, I'll get an admiral. And hope that we can beat their navy. I have built, well, mostly transports to be honest. Oh fuck, where's my trade ships? Ugh. Yeah, those probably should not be hanging out down there. That was not the best idea I've ever had. Well, someone is starting a naval battle. I'll join it, I guess. Yeah, Magisterium got that. Well, oh well. These things happen. At least see if we can get the pearls. I like how these guys are still fighting. I mean, you know, points for effort and all that. The more they drag it out, I suppose, the less awful the peace presumably gets. I could also cancel my alliance with Ruben here at this point, but I don't know. Oh, never mind, there's the peace. Okay, that could have gone worse, I suppose. Lord actually likes me. Oh, that's cursed. Nah, still haven't quite given up on the dream, so... Especially now that I'm literally on the pearls here. Yeah, exactly how we're gonna successfully... Or how I'm supposed to land on these islands, that's... Well, we'll have to see if that can be done. Oh, here's the... Here's gonna be the big test then on Elven, you know, on our whether or not our forces are any good. See if we can successfully land on the beaches here and take these guys out. Or if I should have built more transports. Oh no, we are doing just fine. Okay, excellent. Man, Magisterium really hogging these sieges. I fucking regret calling them in. That was dumb. And that's the war. I'll grab the pearls as a forward base, some money, and I'll even get a humiliate off. Which is nice. Man, I got that aggressive expansion though. Oof. So that's with that guy. And then I don't know if I want to give this to the Magisterium or not. I mean, it might just be better to have this guy just not be a thing anymore that I have to worry about. I mean, the real juicy one would be taking Anbennar, who is, of course, allied to Magisterium. God damn it. Well. I mean, maybe I can force. Maybe I can, yeah, they'll presumably get some favors here. Maybe we can have just ask them to cancel that alliance, and then we can swoop in and grab it. If it's even possible, it might just be too much development to be able to take properly, without like literally dying to aggressive expansion. So yeah, yoink. There we go. Dame's Tier mine. I didn't even lose that many men, so we are not going to be set that far back on the mission to... Never mind, we can finish recovering right now. Lol. Desolation of the Maria, costing us souls. Yes. Feel like I would want to postpone that a bit, though. And yeah, right, yeah, you can pause and read this if you want. Basically, we should support the Anbennar costers. Yeah, totally. It's not like they're my rival or anything, but I guess I gotta do the mission, so... Sure. We also get some base tax, and we get Anbennar coster as an accepted culture. Which is quite funny, because I'm currently busy culture converting the place. It cost me 300 Diplo power, but I think there are some missions down the line that require me to... have a lot of elven provinces, so... That's why we're also doing that. Yeah, pause to read the other mission too if you want. Can I even do this? Oh, Port Moon owned by Moonhaven. Yeah, sure, I just need to dev it to the moon. Which is also why I wanted to culture convert now before I start deving the place. But yeah, finish recovering. Sure, I mean, I'm gonna have to deal with revolts and shit, so fuck it. Surely there'll be another war in not that far in the future. There's a castle there, so yeah, I think I'll take the rebels. Because they... Never mind, that specific province can actually get fucked by these rebels. Ugh. Let's try and get to them before that is a problem, eh? Yeah, I really should build a fort there of all places. Oh, I really would like to have these mercenaries actually do some work though, but... Nah, fuck it, I'm not gonna risk it. Oh yeah, that hurts. Yeah, good thing I took the mission. Hey, Galvad just decided he likes me. I guess I just need to showcase how much I don't like Laurent. So I'm trying to support one of his vassals for independence, but I don't know if they're gonna deck or not. Don't know if they would have truces with... No, they shouldn't. Yeah, now I'm once again over my limit. Man, my Diplo is never gonna go anywhere, is it? Well, I guess I just decided which ally I'm ditching. Because, bruh, I'm not helping you fight your meme wars. Like, if he's not even gonna call his other allies, then yeah, I'm not a huge fan. This does obviously hurt my relationship with everyone else, which is not epic, but... I'm gonna take that risk. That's like famous last words right before I get my alliance with Galvad get cancelled, but... Oh right, I still have a military access, don't I? Cancel that at least. I've been able to get technology quite early, so our innovativeness is already... Oh, I don't get Inno for this? Oh. Oh well. Still nice. Our first idea probably has to be exploration, even as not necessarily immediately useful that is, because, well, our mission tree kind of wants us to go in that direction. Contacts in the nail. Does not exist or is quite fond of me. And we have... Well, actually, we don't necessarily need to take it, although kind of the alternative would be espionage for that aggressive expansion reduction, and that's also kind of... yeah, I don't, I would definitely then need to take exploration as my second idea at least, so... Hey, here's one way to get more Diplo though. Because we are very old, we get that sometimes. Very nice. Still no independence war over in the vassal land over here though. Like, seriously, bro. You got support from me. You're basically allied with all of the powerful vassals, and you got Galvad. Like, dude, come on. I know that Vex's mage dude has died as well. I know that specifically because I forgot I was an elector of the Anbennar Empire, and I forgot to change my vote from Vex to, my ally, so whoops.